All right, welcome everybody. Hope everyone's having a good day. Just enjoying a quick little ride around errand today in a beautiful mid-November day in Southern California. So let me just start off by saying I've been taking a while for about posting some of my rides. Just went through a couple of things the last, I guess you could say, 10 years or so, and just decided to maybe just document some stuff and do something out of the norm for me. This is not really my thing, but I kind of wanted to have a different outlook on stuff, so that's why I'm starting to do this. So I guess I'll get into it a little bit and tell you a little bit about myself. I'm going to be approaching 50 next year, and I wouldn't say approaching, I will be 50 next year. And like I said, the last 10 years or so, I've been dealing with some health issues, specifically kidney failure. So yeah, I was diagnosed with kidney failure about 10 years ago. I was in my, I guess, late 30s. Yeah, late 30s. So that was a big shocker to me. Needless to say, I just, did my thing, tried to do as best I could, did dialysis for about, like I said, 9.5 years. Finally got the call this January, I think it's the second week of January. Finally the transplant came after 9.5 years of waiting on the list. They did tell me in LA the typical wait time, is between 5 and 10 years. You know what? Surprisingly, it went by faster than I thought. Got the surgery done. As soon as I woke up, doctors were very happy. They said my kidney took on me right away. Everything started working. I was out of the hospital in 3 days. So the last several months have been going very, very well. And so I'm grateful for that. So that's kind of one part of the reasons why I decided to do something a little different. I've been writing since I was 12 years old. I was lucky. My dad at the time was very open-minded to this. He himself also rode. I remember as a little kid, seeing his bikes out in the driveway. That always caught my attention. I don't remember how it came up when I was 12, but somehow got him to convince him to teach me. I had a little bit of money saved up for my allowances and stuff like that. My grandmother used to give me a couple bucks every Sunday, saved them up. I found I forgot what year it was, but it was a Kawasaki Z200, I think, if I remember correctly. I bought that for 200 bucks. It had like little carburetor issue, so I had to manually choke it to get it started. But I learned how to shift, stop, turn, and all that stuff on that bike. Had it, I think, for a few months. Then upgraded to a 1980 Honda CM400T. I absolutely love that bike. Had that for quite some years. Rode it to high school. For those of you who are familiar with LA, I used to live like in basically just right outside of downtown LA by Pico and Normandy, you could say. And I used to ride that all the way to Santa Monica on the streets to go to high school over there. And that's how I started riding. Then right after high school, I got my first sports bike, 1989 Yamaha FZR 600. Bought it used, saved up some money, got that, rode that for a while. I did a whole year of track racing, or club racing, I should say, over at Willow Springs. That was a lot of fun, and that's it. I was hooked, and I've been riding bikes ever since. I took some time off here and there. Just, when my son was born, I took some time off. Obviously took some time off when I first got sick. But motorcycles have always been a passion of mine. I've always, dream of them, think about them, always want to have them. So about 2 years ago or so, I had a pretty bad year health-wise. Had to get some neck surgery for a past accident, not motorcycle stuff, but accident I had back in my 20s, and I got that fixed. And then that, along with being on dialysis and just just getting depressed and just being down, I said to myself, what's the one thing that's always brought you up? And that was motorcycles. So I told my girlfriend, hey, I'm gonna get a bike. She was kind of against it. She knew I always rode. I've known her forever. But she just thought I wasn't ready physically and all that stuff. But I said, you know what? I'm gonna get it because it's gonna be a motivation for me to get better, and it's gonna make me, do more things, be more active. And I ended up getting a 2017 FZ700. Heard a lot of good stuff about it. I figured, let me get my feet back on something like that. And yeah, I bought it, and oh my God, loved it. And I rode it as much as I could for as long as I could. And yeah, had to take another break after a couple of months. I think I stopped riding for 4 months after my surgery, and then I got back on the bike, and yeah, here I am. And as you can see, I'm not riding an FZ07 anymore. I just bought this MT09 about actually exactly 4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago today. Love this thing. I'll get into this bike later on, maybe in another video that I may post up. So yeah, so that's a little bit about me, and hopefully you guys will like what I have to say and show you guys. You guys will, well, if you guys see this, you might be one of the first ones. So please like, subscribe, and regardless, I'm gonna post up some videos here and there. I'll be going along my travels all over LA. Up there, up ahead, it's the San Gabriel Mountains. Love going up there. Azusa's over there. Back on that side, it's more like Angeles Crest Highway, Angeles Forest. So there's a lot of beautiful roads. I'm sure you guys see from other channels, guys riding these roads and stuff like that. I like to do that too. Right now, like I said, I'm just running an errand real quick. So I just thought I'd record this and kind of get my feet wet on this stuff. So yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy. I'll keep this short. Hopefully I didn't ramble on too much, but like I said, I'm very new to this. I'm not very comfortable with this stuff. So I'm gonna hopefully, continue this and get better at this. So please, like I said, if you like it, please like, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. See you.